Basses. This is the D string notes video. Most of this is review, but I have added in a couple of notes that we didn't play on the D string last year. So I will only have some of these notes in your first thing to turn in if you are doing a playing assignment. All 5 of these will be on the written assignment. So just a reminder, open D starts right on that line right in the middle of the staff. The first time through looking at these notes, I'm going to pluck them 4 times and you will pluck them back. I'm going to be kind of moving close to the camera and away from the camera. It's hard for me to be able to show you everything you need to see with the bass being so big and me standing in one place. So sorry, I'm going to be kind of moving around. All right, just a quick check-in. That D string is the second one in right here. It's a good thing when you do your thumbs up to use 2 fingers and put that down on the fingerboard. I'm going to back up here for our open D, looking just like this with that bass leaning into me. 1, 2, here I go. 1, 2, your turn, go. D, 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 D. Now we're going from the middle line to the very next space. This is that mark way at the top of your bass. First finger, make sure it's nice and round. Thumb is curved on the back, and it's below that first finger. It's more of second finger's partner. So here is my turn. 1, 1, 2, here I go. 2, here you go. E, 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 E. Our next note is F. It's on the next line. We know that it needs to be F sharp if we look back here. There is a sharp sign on the line where F lives. So that means we're going to use 4 fingers instead of 2. 2 would be F natural. We've got F sharp. 1, 2, here I go. 2, here you go. F, 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 F. Now, here are the 2 notes that we can also play on the D string. Last year, we only learned these on the G string. So after F, we have G, which normally we would play over here, open G. We can get that same note if I move to the next line on the bass. I know it's really hard to see these lines. So here's the 4th finger line. This is where I'm going to put my first finger now, and it sounds the same as that open G. My turn. 1, 2, here I go. 2, here you go. G, 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 G. So now on the top line, we have A, because remember in the musical alphabet, we don't go to H, we go to A next. Now last year, we only played this as first finger on the G string. This year, we can also play it, that G was first finger here. If I put 4th finger down, this is my A. It's just like that high D we learned at the top of our D major scale, but now we're on the D string. 1, 2, here I go. 2, here you go. A, 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 A. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time using the bow. So all the way back to that open D. Here's my turn. 1, 2, here I go. Your turn. D, 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 D. Moving up to that next space. First finger E. Your turn. E, 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 E. Next line, 4th finger F sharp. Here I go. Your turn. F, 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 F. New way to play G. Move your hand up. Your turn. G, 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 G. Top line A. Pop your fourth finger down. Your turn. A, 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 A. So like I said, D, E, and F sharp, we already did this way last year. G and A, we learned on the G string. But now we're learning it on the D string also. It will make some things easier to know how to play it this way. Happy practicing.